Welcome back to NSTV's annual celebration of World Art Day. Today I'm very excited to share with you someone very special from Manhasset Art Association, Nina Wolf. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Erica, for having me. It's such a pleasure. You know, with what's going on in the world, it's such a relief to be able to be creative and have a place to go to. So that's why I wanted to talk about our group. Believe it or not, we are going into our 75th year. It's just astounding.
That's really incredible.
Isn't
I can't
it?
believe that this is the first time we're talking.
I know, it's just incredible. But we've been around forever, and people know about us. And I wanted to give you a little history of how we started out. Actually, a woman by the name of Helen Jennings decided to invite a group of her associates, her intellectuals, fellow artists, to her home in 1948 after the war. And she thought maybe it could be considered something frivolous, but she decided to pursue it. And they put together this group, and in 1949 the charter was created. We of course are a nonprofit organization, and we're here to stay, and we are here today. So I'm very, very happy to say that. What's interesting is that we are a Long Island-based community. It's a community-based organization and a volunteer organization, which is very important because we're all involved. We have obviously our own board, and people can participate and join our committees that we have available. The most important thing is to go on our website. So I want our viewers to know to go to manhassetart.org, which is our website.
And there you can become a member.
Exactly. It gives you all the details on how to be a member. It shows the art of from our current show that we just completed. I'll talk about that in a minute. It talks about all of our programs, etc. So what they need to do is go to the About Us page, click onto About Us, and everything will be there for you.
So it'll give you a little bit of the history.
Exactly.
Tells you what's going on now. And
a general recap, etc. So I'll go over some of the programs that we have to offer right now, actually.
But first, how about you tell me just a little bit about how you got involved with the organization yourself?
Oh, that's a very nice question to ask.
Well, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. I actually actually started out at the Great Neck Adult Ed program after having worked in my whole life, and I took up art and decided to take a drawing class at the Great Neck Adult Ed program, which started me out around 20 years ago or so. Okay. So here I am, a single mom, you know, working, and now I had an opportunity to find myself. So that was my first opportunity. I went into, you know, watercolor, etc., and took classes there. And that's how I met fellow artists, who then, you know, the art world is a small world on Long Island in a way. We have quite a few organizations on Long Island. But what I like about ours is that we are a smaller group. We have over 60 members, and it's an opportunity to get together, to share our art, to make friends, etc. So that's how I got involved with Manhasset. The word got around, so that's a good thing.
That's great. It's a wonderful community.
Yeah, exactly. And typically we show all of our art exhibits at various libraries around Long Island. And that's what I wanted to say, which was during the pandemic, we still had 2 virtual art shows online, and 2 different artists, you know, well-known artists, juried the art show online. So I thought that was pretty good. But we are happy to say we started again in person in Great Neck at the Great Neck Library. We had it in 2021 at the end in November, December. And that was terrific.
I'm sure it was.
I mean, the first time people showing up. And then we just completed our most recent one at the Jericho Library. So that was fabulous.
Lovely.
And again, we're looking at, what I want to talk about is some of the other programs. So we're looking forward to our next show, which is going to be in September at the Manhasset Library. And then into 2023, we're already booked up with the Jericho Library. Not Jericho Library, with the, the Shelter Rock Library.
Okay.
So The thing that's unique about our exhibits, which is what I want to emphasize for those that are just starting out, if you submit a painting, you don't have to go through the effort of to be pre-qualified to submit your art for the exhibit. So in other words, once you become a member, you have access to the exhibits and all the other programs that we offer. So that's really exciting. You don't have to go on the website and forward over digital copies of your art in order just to get to be approved to get into the art show. So that's
understood. So once you're a member, you're automatically
accepted, which is really important. I think it takes the angst away. You know what I'm saying?
For real, it's really true. You know. And that's how it should be.
I agree with you on that.
I really think that that's lovely that everybody
it's a very warm. It's a warm atmosphere, which is really, really nice, and that's why we're still here.
Yeah,
we're still here.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I think. Now let me ask you about the exhibits, though. Or is it always the same medium? Is it all paintings, or?
It's a good question. Very good question. It's all mediums. We have obviously oil, watercolor, which is what my specialty is, people, graphite, mixed media, pastel, acrylic. We even, interestingly, we have photography as an award. Now, we do give out monetary awards and certificates.
Oh, lovely.
So that's really nice. So we have Best in Show. We have Award of Merit. We have Award of Excellence. We have 3 honorable mentions. And photography. So it's a full gamut, you know, and it's really, really nice and open, you know, so it's very rewarding, actually. And we always serve refreshments. That's very important. These days, right? You walk in, you want to get your cookie, you know what I mean? It's very important.
That's absolutely important.
Right.
So that's great.
So that's great. Some of our other programs that we have to offer are really nice, and I wanted to just make sure that I don't forget, so I'm just looking at my cheat sheet.
Yeah, then go for it.
What I want to also say is that every year our organization gives out an award to a high school senior who shows artistic promise. So last year we actually gave an art reward to a high school senior at the Manhasset High School. So that was great. You know?
That's really nice.
Really nice.
Yes.
The other thing is you don't have to be living in Manhasset to be a member of our organization. Again, we have people from the North Shore, South Shore, Queens, out east. So that's also a very important thing to know.
Yeah, that's great.
So some of the other things that we offer that I'd like to talk about that I like to participate in is once a week we have a model workshop. And the model workshop is really nice because it's long poses, short poses, clothed, unclothed, and it's really a lovely, intimate group of people. I would say now that COVID, you know, we're out of things and we're able to resume. I think we started this past March, actually. It's the first time we were able to resume the model workshop in person, believe it or not. So we're still doing it, thank God. So let's hope it continues.
Yes, yes.
So I personally now am involved in going, which I couldn't before because I was not available, but now I can, and it's just terrific to meet friends.
This is open to all members as well?
All members. All members. So
it's a weekly. So what else do you got going on over there?
The other thing is we hope to resume what we've done in the past, general meetings the 3rd Saturday of every month. And we offer either a lecture or a demonstration, all right, art demo by a noted artist. So we invite them as our guest, and we talk about general business and what's going on, etc. And so that's a nice way to, again, to meet together and learn. You know, that's the key, to learn something new.
Sure. So
we offer that on, you know, every I would say the 3rd Saturday of the month. We hope to resume that soon.
Sure.
And of course, all-day workshops. It's another fabulous thing that they have a designated Saturday from 10 to 3. They offer a workshop, again, with a noted painter, a professional artist, just like our shows are all juried, same kind of thing, a well-known, noted people of renown. So we're very happy about that. So we hope to start that again based on having been in lockdown. So
Absolutely.
Again, it's a work in progress. What can I say?
You and everybody else, right?
Work in progress.
We're just going with the flow at this point.
Go with the flow.
You know, right, exactly.
Right? Oh, and then I'm excited, hopefully this summer, Plein Air Painting. Plein Air Painting outdoors at the great Next Stepping Stone Park, which is a great, beautiful park. Have you ever been?
To Stepping Stone? Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure what kind of painting you're talking about.
It's where people can be outside and bring whatever medium they want, whether it's, I would imagine, art, or watercolor, pastel, colored pencil, whatever that you want. And we spend like 3 hours outside painting.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be a really nice thing to look forward to this summer.
Oh, sure.
Right?
So tell me a little bit more about that. Is it you all meet in the same place, and do you paint something specific, or everybody looks around and just picks something that they
Everyone does whatever they're moved to do. I mean, you stay in a particular spot, but you could be in any angle, and then you can choose to do the same thing, or you do your own thing.
Sure.
So it's very free.
Yeah.
So we like that, and it gives, again, people an opportunity to be outside, enjoy nature, to take a deep breath again, right? To meet friends. We also are helpful. We also like to look at each other's work, and we critique each other. It's very important to do that, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
To get another
a little
source
advice
of input
from somebody steps back and is able to offer you something, or
exactly.
Why not?
Right. Isn't that nice? So I like it too. And the last thing, two other things I wanted to talk about. We have a weekly, not a weekly, but a newsletter that we send out to our members 3 times a year, which it looks like this. I don't know if people can see. It's called Art Briefs, and we showcase the most recent art show with the artwork of the winners.
Okay.
And we talk about all the different things, member news, what people are doing, where they're showing their art, if they're entering other shows, etc. If someone has some art supplies to sell, if some of the annual contests that are around in the tri-state area they can enter, and directions on how to enter a contest.
Oh, fantastic.
So it's really a really nice thing. Art Briefs is lovely. And the last thing I wanted to say about our group is that we were invited by Anton newspaper around 3 years ago, again before the pandemic, to design the cover page for the spring pull-out page of Community Affairs, etc. So it was this beautiful, creative piece that they wanted in a contest form, so they asked us to participate. And one of our members actually won that contest, and this is a little blurb about that from the Anton newspaper. This gentleman won the cover of Anton News. And I actually won honorable mention on my little swans.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
That is really great.
That was really fun. So again, we're getting exposure.
Yeah.
People know about us. We've been around forever. We participate at all the libraries. We have all these program opportunities for people to tune in. And again, manhassetart.org. The About Us page will take you.
So let's do a little recap then. So you've been around for 75 years?
Going into our 75th year.
Are you doing anything special for your 75th anniversary?
That's a work in progress, so it's in the works.
Stay tuned for that.
We actually did something for our 70th at the Manhasset Library.
Okay.
There was a big celebration.
Great.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah,
right.
So I mean, what a way to come out of COVID. If there's something happen, let us know.
Absolutely, I intend to do that.
Good.
Erica.
And so you have all-day workshops. You have lectures with artists,
demos. The model.
Outdoor exhibit, the model.
Clothed and unclothed.
Yeah, clothed and unclothed, whichever you
Whatever
prefer.
floats your boat, right?
And the next thing that's coming up, the next exhibit is when?
September.
In September.
At the Manhasset Library.
Correct. So that's great.
Thank you so much, Erica, for having me. This was such a pleasure. And I want to wish everyone good health, and let's pray for peace. And thank God for art, because it gives us an opportunity to rest our brains and just to take a deep breath.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Thank you for this.
So I hope you come back sometime with us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Erica.
You're very welcome.
Take care now.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.